Felt our team really got out to a great start tonight defensively and being able to score and lock them down a little bit. Michigan State has beat us quite a bit in the past, and we knew it was very important that we were on our home court, that we needed to play one of our best games in order to come out with a win.
Brittany, just how much does it help you when you get a combined 24 points and 9 rebounds out of your 2 centers in a game like this?
It's awesome. That's something we expect every game. I mean, they played their butts off tonight. I mean, they were rebounding, scoring, doing everything, playing great defense. They have some pretty big 5 players, and they went to war with them tonight.
Chelsea and Alex, did you guys plan it this way? 10 in the first half for Alex, 10 in the second half for Chelsea?
Oh, not at all.
I think that just today, both of us were feeling good about our game, and just the ball was going in, and we just kept rebounding and posting up hard. And when it goes in, you just want to shoot it even more.
Why did you feel good about it? Was it before the game you felt great, or as you got into the game?
Well, honestly, today I was just in a really good mood, so that's about it. I was in a really good mood. I was feeling confident in my team, and I was ready to play today, and the rest of the team was too.
Coach will want you to be in a good mood from here on out, I think.
That's what I said to her right after the game.
Alex, just talk about your ability to sort of neutralize them inside. You played about even on the boards and, got a couple offensive rebounds for buckets there late. They really sort of kept them at bay. How big was that?
Really big. We know they crash the boards hard, and their post players are really physical, and we just knew we had to match their physicality and bang with them.
Coach, in every game in this winning streak, you've held your opponent under 38% shooting. What's working for you defensively, game in and game out, that's allowed you to put up those kinds of numbers?
I think first and foremost, our team defense, we just really trust each other. If someone gets beat in our rotation, I think our players are very well prepared, and they take it to heart and understand the concepts that another team is going to be trying to execute. And we say we want to take these things away. And I think just they follow the game plan, and they really just trust and believe each other. And if we can hassle a few of the key players, that's been very beneficial.
So it was a big game for a lot of reasons, but Coach alluded to it. They've kind of handled you the last couple years. Was this kind of a big hurdle for you guys to get over a little bit to beat them?
Well, yeah, this is the only team that our senior class hasn't beat, so today we were all really excited to play them because this is just a little bit of extra motivation for the whole team.
Brittany, can you just talk about the streak there in the first half when you guys really sort of jumped on them, it seemed like, and scored a lot in a short span? What do you think was working so well for you guys offensively then?
Our defense. I think we were getting stops, getting turnovers, and we were converting off of it. And when we did need to slow it down, we were executing our offenses to a T, getting open shots, making them. So.
Sharon, and I know you still have a lot of games still to coach Chelsea, but what's been one of the real enjoyable things about coaching Chelsea during her time here that people don't get to see on a day-to-day basis, but you do?
She's one of the most cerebral players I've ever, coached. She understands the game. You can yell at her or you can talk to her, and she has that same look on her face. So it's not, you don't have the highs and lows. It's pretty steady. And obviously, she's a fun kid.
Coach, early in the season, it seemed like you guys got out-rebounded and you turned the ball over a lot. it seems like the last 3-4 games, you guys have done a lot better in that front. Can you talk about the importance of that?
Well, I think as, you grow as a team and you develop your team, I think what we tried to do is, as we continue to play a lot of different games, where are people beating us? And we didn't take care of the ball and we weren't rebounding. So those are things that we can control. Not every turnover we can control, but we control the rebounding. And all of a sudden you start seeing the benefits when you're out rebounding teams and you're taking care of things. We have more shooting opportunities. And when you start winning, we need that weakness to become a strength. And that's just development of our team right now.
Opponents are pretty aware of your trio of guards out there. Just what does it give you when these two are combining for 24 and 9?
Well, I think that's the continued next step. We talked about rebounding and turnovers, and that's always going to be an issue. Our rebounding with our fives, they've been challenged, and they're growing in that game. They want to score, and I thought tonight they did a great job. They wanted the basketball. Our guards gave them some very, very good passes for them to execute. I mean, in order to keep winning basketball games and try to do the goals that we have, every player at each position has to keep improving, and these two have done a great job.
Any other questions?
Sharon, Alex obviously played really well in the first half, but how key, it seemed like when Alex got a lot of her points, you stretched that lead, I think, from like 10 to about 16 or 18. How big was that stretch late in the first half when Alex was scoring like that to give you that cushion?
Oh, it was big. I mean, we called 2 or 3 plays right in a row for her, so she could get the ball down low. Because when Alex makes her first shot, she usually makes her second, third, and fourth shot. She kind of gets that feel going. She's one of those type of players, a rhythm player. So, obviously that's big. And when you're scoring down low, then people have to pay attention to you, and that opens the outside game.
Yeah, Brittany, looking back, and I know this is a ways back, but back to that loss against Central Michigan, that's the last time you guys lost. What did you take from that that's carried over? Because defensively, you guys haven't played like that since. Did you guys go over that, talk about it? What did you take with you from it?
Oh, yeah, I think the biggest feeling that we took from it is we didn't want to have that feeling again. Going on the road, it didn't matter to us that we were on the road. We didn't play like Purdue basketball. And like I continue to say, our defense is our strength. And we didn't do that at Central Michigan. And we, told ourselves and our coaching staff, challenged us to not, have that type of game again.